What's going on, successors? It's Teach Me Tuesday. We have Mr. Odell Bizzell in the virtual building today. He's your marketer. He's your favorite marketer's favorite marketer. We got a great show for you all today on Speaker Success in the Morning. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, successors? Y'all, welcome to Speak Your Success in the Morning. Today is June 17th, 2025, and y'all already know it's a great day to be alive. It's Teach Me Tuesday, and I'm excited to have Mr. Odell Bizzell in the virtual building this morning with us. He's going to give us some insight, going to give us some tips, going to give us some game. And y'all, you know, I had to grab his book. So y'all are in for a great show today and a great conversation. But before we even get ahead of myself, before I get ahead of myself, y'all know we can't move this train forward without bringing out my co-host. Come on out here, producer Britt, talk to the people. How you feeling?
Oh, good morning. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's the week of Juneteenth, so the week is short. So tomorrow's the last day of work week. So I'm excited for this. So
we like that. We like that. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
producer Britt is all about rest right now. I need sleep.
Oh yeah, get that Sabbath rest in, rejuvenate, and hey, and I'm coming back to work today. So yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm coming back and gonna be off on Thursday too, like you. So hey,
Coming
okay,
back to work and being off is crazy. So
okay.
yeah.
Hey, got to ease yourself back in there. Got to
to-
ease yourself back in there.
Coming back
You know?
to no, ease yourself back in. That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
funny.
man.
All right, I
Yeah,
see
but
the
we're here.
salmon colored shirt today.
Oh, you saw little salmon,
Little
Yeah,
salmon,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Dressed up
Hey.
for the guests. I see you.
Got to put my best foot forward. You dressed up too, huh?
No,
Uh, uh,
no, I'm not. I
uh,
took my headband off. So yeah,
okay.
that's about it.
You're gonna take your headband off. It's NBA Finals time, and you're gonna take the headband off. You a hooper?
Right,
I thought you put the headband on.
right,
Put the
right,
headband
right.
on, be ready for the game.
Different type of headband. But
Okay.
all
Yeah.
right, let's get into
Okay.
it. We got a long show today, so let's get
Yeah, yeah,
into it.
you're
We're
right.
gonna
You're
give
right. Yeah.
Odell all of our time. So all right, let's get into it.
Straight from the source, straight from the source, straight from the source. So, y'all, today, we're straight from the source. We're gonna come from Ephesians chapter 2. Gonna bring you the text from Ephesians chapter 2, and this text, I'm just going to take it straight from the top. It says in verse 1, as for you were dead in your transgressions and sins, in what you used to live when you followed the ways of this world and of the ruler of the kingdom of the air, the spirit who is now at work in those who are disobedient. Verse 3 says, all of us also lived among them at one time, gratifying the cravings of our flesh and following its desires and thoughts. Like the rest, we were by nature deserving of wrath. But because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, even when we were dead in our transgressions. It is by grace you have been saved. And I wanted to hit on this text today because so often, if we're not careful, as believers, or even those who might not be familiar completely with the faith, if you always go to church or you always hop on YouTube, and anytime you hear a sermon, anytime you hear a message, anytime you hear a word, and you always walk out feeling good, then you might not be understanding what the gospel is really about, right? You might not really be understanding or even taking at face value how deeply sin can impact your life, right? Because the text says in verse 1, you were dead in your transgressions and your sin in which you used to live. And so it's just understanding and really getting a holistic perspective on what we're looking at. Y'all, those who have not come into the faith just yet, but those who see other people who are Christians, you should understand that they've had to come through a transformation process and they're still going through it, right? They're still improving. They're still getting better. Just because somebody says they're a Christian doesn't mean, oh wow, I've been delivered. I've been healed. I'm great. I'm fine, and I can walk on, and life will be perfect now. No, that's not the case. We first must understand that we were sinners. We're in sin, and then after that, right? Then after understanding that somebody had to actually do something for us that we couldn't do, right? It's kind of like if you've always seen those cartoons, or growing up, you see TV shows where they have people who are in quicksand, and in the quicksand, the more the people fight, the more they fight, they try to get their legs out, they try to get up, that they start sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. And just imagine for a second that quicksand is sin, right? That quicksand is, like the text says, our transgressions, right? So realizing that somebody had to really come down for us, and for me personally, like this, for me, I was aware of who Jesus was, or who Jesus is, but then in college I was still living a life in sin, right? Being promiscuous, just getting drunk over the weekend, like just doing everything left, right? Always just going left, even though I knew what the right way was. So then I came to a realization when I came back home. Then I began to go to church and attend church more faithfully. And I began to understand, wow, I'm living a life that's all pleasure, all fun, just for me. And I didn't realize that it ultimately was affecting me eternally. So the same thing I want to encourage you all with and in is that being dead in your transgressions is just living a life of sin, right? Living a life that is removing you from the way that you've been created and the way that you've been called to operate and to live. But when we come into that, right, because living that life, that's called wrath. That's called a life of death. But ultimately, knowing that, like it says in the text, because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive in Christ when we were dead in our transgressions. It is by grace you have been saved. So there's nothing that you can do, or there's nothing that you will do to where you deserve grace, to where you deserve God to say, you know what? I love you. I love you because you did XYZ. No, no, no. That's not how it goes. It's God loves you because he loves you. And then he sent his son to die for you ultimately so that you can live a life the way that he designed, a life of fulfillment, a life of purpose, and a life of freedom, all from sin. So today, family, I want you to be encouraged, and I want you to know and understand that by grace you have been saved, and due to that grace you have an opportunity to live free and no longer be restrained by the desires of the world, but ultimately the desires of your heavenly Father. Family, this has been straight from the source, and if you're out there and you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the thumbs up so YouTube knows that you're rocking with us and that you enjoyed this content. And also, we will be right back with more Speak Your Success in the Morning. We have Mr. Odell Bizzell in the building. All right. So we'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you a new or budding entrepreneur looking to set your business up for success? Profit Mode is here to help you navigate your entrepreneurial journey with expert education and services. From tax planning and bookkeeping to selecting the right business structure, Profit Mode has you covered. They'll even educate you on how to properly set up your business for building credit so you can grow with confidence. Profit Mode's mission is to provide you with the tools and guidance you need to establish a solid foundation for your business. Whether you're just getting started or you're ready to take the next step, we're here to support your goals. Let Profit Mode help you turn that entrepreneurial dream into a reality with the knowledge and services to back it up. Your success starts with the right foundation. Contact Profit Mode today to get started. All right, family. Welcome back to Speak Your Success in the Morning. We're currently 9 minutes after the hour, and it's a great day, man. Teach Me Tuesday, producer Britt. You know what I'm saying? Always a great day to learn
So
something.
what are we
Learn
going to be
something new.
learning?
Man, today we're gonna talk to Mr. Odell Bizzell, and he's gonna talk with us a little bit about marketing. And Britt, I had to get the book. I had to get
Love
the
a
book.
good
He's the
book.
author. He's the author of the book. Book more clients fast. In 2025,
Mm.
You gotta get you some clients. You know, you
Yeah,
gotta get some clients.
better.
Gotta give you this. Hey, you get some clients, or you ain't about to be out here cooking. So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and gonna learn from Odell a little bit, talking about how to book more clients fast, and also just get to hear and get to pull some of them insights, because we need real time coaching, producer Britt. We need real time coaching
Amen.
from a
Yeah,
real time coach, because you know how it is. Some people out here just be saying stuff and
right.
don't necessarily be doing stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, should we go ahead and bring him out, Britt? Should we go ahead and
Yeah,
bring him out?
yeah,
Should we
you're gonna
go?
introduce him?
I'm about to introduce him, y'all.
All
So
right.
Odell Bizzell, the second, y'all. He's a speaker. He's the author of 14 books, personal branding strategist, and he's been helping successful business owners over 40. All right, over 40 take and turn that reputation into revenue. And he's the host of the Undeniable Expert podcast. And Odell likes to blend a little bit of emotion, motivation, and marketing to ultimately show service-based professionals how to elevate their presence and ultimately attract premium clients and get paid their worth. Without further ado, Mr. Odell Bizzell, how you doing, sir?
Uh-oh, Odell, I think you're muted.
Yep. I knew that. I was just making sure that y'all were on point with
Hey,
it.
we're media. Yes, that's right. We got it. We got you. That's
Oh
What's
man,
going
what,
on,
what
family? How y'all feeling?
good. How are you? Thank you for so
great,
much for
great.
being here.
Yeah, excited. I always love chopping it up with Jonathan, and anybody that's good people with him is good people with me. So Britt, you're in that group.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For
All
sure,
right,
for sure, for
Jonathan.
sure. Yeah. So Odell, where are you actually from? Just so the people know, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina, and me and my family still live here.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
okay.
Nice,
Shout
nice,
out North
nice.
Carolina. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess we're what, spring, summer there? What's the weather like there right now? We
Yeah,
hot?
it's
Yeah.
hot,
Hot.
humid,
Mm-hmm.
sticky, bugs, mosquitoes.
Oh my
North Carolina
gosh.
country.
Yeah. He said North Carolina country. I can
Uh,
imagine.
uh,
Jonathan, yeah.
Man, yeah. But man, like Odell, when we go back, I feel like we connected like right around that COVID time, because I know with Clubhouse going on, and everybody is hopping on, everybody is an expert. Somehow I found you in one of these rooms, and then somehow you ended up selling me something, Odell. I was like, wait a minute, you know, yeah,
With me?
yeah,
Yeah, man. Clubhouse, the good old days. I like to say the good
Mm-hmm.
old days when we would just wake up and just literally talk in the phone
yeah,
to
That is
a bunch of strangers.
hilarious.
So you would come in there, and we connected through. You was a hooper back in the day, and I was too. And so we
Oh
connected there and speaking and all that stuff. So yeah, man, those were the good old days for sure.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Clubhouse, Britt, did you ever participate in Clubhouse at all? Or you ain't mess with Clubhouse?
No. No, I
No,
didn't
you
get on
wasn't in there?
Clubhouse. I saw it, and I probably looked in, like listened to a room, and then I was like, there's just people on here talking. That is crazy. They just
Uh,
on here talking. They just talking. Everybody just
yeah,
talking about whatever topic they want to talk about. Just talking. Or I remember the like the Instagram post, like, all right, y'all, I'm on Clubhouse tonight. Get on
yeah,
Clubhouse tonight. And I'd be like, wow, this Clubhouse thing is like a movement. But yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Going
that's my
live on
Clubhouse
Clubhouse and people.
experience.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
people was just talking. Speaking of just speaking of talking and everything like that. So, like Odell, when people ask you like, "What do you do?" Like, what's your response? I know you're marketing and everything, but what does Odell Bizzell do?
Well, if it's just in general, like if I'm in the airport, if I'm on a flight or something like that, I tell people that I'm a consultant, and that I kind of leave it at that. And then if they have follow up questions, I'll fill it in. But just for the listeners, just for the people watching, I am a marketing consultant, and I'm also a keynote speaker. So those are the two ways that Odell makes money.
Ah, that's a better way to
Nice.
put it. That's a better way to put it. How
Yeah.
does Odell make money? Okay. So marketing consultant, keynote speaker. Okay, so typically keynote speaker, you step up, people will pay you, you'll come out and you'll do your thing. So in terms of a marketing consultant though, like can you go like a layer deeper on that, just so the people are aware, like, okay, how does that even work? like being a marketing consultant. Somebody reaches out to Odell and they're like, Odell,
Yeah,
I'm having
what
a
is a
problem.
marketing consultant?
Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
That's a great question. The best way that I can describe it, and our focus now is helping business owners that are above 40. A lot of them have challenges and struggles with technology, and there's a lot of content overwhelm. You know, they see people
Mhm.
like you, Jonathan, you young whippersnappers doing the stuff, and you know, having fancy podcast setups, and they don't know how to do it, and they don't even know if it's good for their business. And
Mm.
so primarily we target small business owners that are above 40. But what I do specifically is consult. I either give people advice or I provide them services that enhance their marketing. So some companies that bring me in, they already have a marketing department. They already have a marketing team. They just need some fresh new ideas. Other groups, they're an army of one or an army of two or three. And they're trying to figure out how to make themselves look like an army of 10. How do they do that? And so I give them advice on that, and also provide different services and different events. Like I have an event where people come in and they record, 6 to 12 months of content, and we produce it and edit it and do all that stuff for them. So basically that's it. I mean, provide high level advice, or we
Mhm.
give high level services that connect to market.
Wow. That's amazing. So you have a team?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do have a team.
Okay. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So you're video editors, producers, writers. Love it. That's great. That's great. Jonathan? Yeah.
No, I
Jonathan
was
has
just
all the
I was just
questions.
smiling
I
because
don't have
you.
my other iPad, so you're gonna have to.
No, I
Yeah.
was just smiling. I know you're all things media. Odell, producer Britt loves all things media. She likes behind the scene type stuff. So that really gets her.
Yeah. I went to
So
school for media, so that's my thing.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Hey, a former media person. I've never
Yeah.
meet people that go to school for media unless besides the people that I went to school with. So it's yeah. So great, great, great. Nice to meet you. All right, we in the
Yeah,
same club,
cool.
Jonathan. Finally, we in the same club. We understand. We got the same language. You know.
oh
I
my
wanted to be
goodness.
on TV. Like that was the thing, like growing up.
Really?
Well, I wanted to hoop, but what had happened was, God stopped me growing like when I was 14. Like I'm the same height that I am uh now that I was when I was 14. And
hmm
so I was like, what can I do connected to sports? And I was like, I'll be a sportscaster. I'll be like, Stuart Scott was, rest in peace,
hmm
or Jay Harris. Like I'll be like
hmm
those guys. And so I went to school for media, and then found out that they don't get paid much ever unless they get to the top of their profession. And once I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'll shift
Wow.
ways a little bit. So
Okay,
yeah.
I feel you. I've never wanted to be in front of the camera. I've always wanted to be behind. And
Mm.
so producing and putting things in place and setting everything up and then just literally, tapping the domino and let everything fall into place. That's what that's my passion. That's what I do. So Jonathan got me in front of the camera. So I'm really not supposed to be on the camera. But,
Oh wow.
it all works out. It all works out. So yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
go. We'll go with that. Sure. We'll go with that. Britt. We'll go with that.
All right,
Uh,
Jonathan, what you got?
yeah. So I mean, we got the book up on the background. I got the book right here. Book more clients fast, Odell. And I want to just hit you with this. Like, what is one of those things? Well, first of all, what inspired you to write this book? Let's go there. Like, why book more clients fast? Why in
Mm-hmm.
2025? Why is this book essential?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the book is a strategy. You know what I mean? Just like podcasting is a strategy, it's a way to market and different things of that nature. So um I wanted to write the book because I wanted to practice what I was preaching. And so I
Mm,
wanted, if I tell clients, hey, you should write a book for your business, I have a book for my business.
makes
So that's
sense.
the first thing. The second thing is it was just a way for me to put all of my thoughts around marketing in one central place, so that when I meet somebody, when I see somebody, or when I give a seminar, or when I do a webinar or something like that, if people can't, pay me $3,000 an hour for a consultation, or they can't pay, $10,000 to come to one of my content creation summits or something like that, hey, here's a book. You can get the book. and you can get all the ideas there and all that good stuff. So that was a strategy around the book, for sure.
And how many books have you written, Odell?
14.
14. So what is your strategy for writing books? And congratulations, because that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm a writer anyway. So when I
Oh,
tell
okay.
people, 14 books, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've never read 14," or whatever they say.
Right.
Um, but I love to write. Since I was 7 years old, Britt, I wanted to write, and I
Okay.
still remember winning writing contests in elementary school and all that stuff. So that that's just kind of a way to integrate what I love to do into what I have to do. And
Gotcha.
so the reason why I have so many books is because every market that I tried to get into, especially with keynote speaking, I wanted to have a book connected to it. So I started speaking to colleges real heavy. So I wrote, I think my first 4 books were for college students. I wrote a book about financial literacy. I wrote a book about, finding your dream career, your dream passion. Wrote a book about staying motivated, and wrote a book about, how to maximize the college experience. So I had 4 books. So whenever somebody wanted to bring me in, it's like, oh, well, here's a book. I could talk about this. And then I could, again, marketing strategy, because then they could buy several books. Like the last speaking engagement I did, they bought 100 books in addition to, my fee. So that's why I have so many. And then I have like just passion projects. I wrote a book. I helped my grandmother write a book about her life, a memoir. I helped a lady in my community do the same thing. And so sometimes when you write a book, like if you put it on Amazon, and Jonathan knows this, if you add an author to it, if you look up that author, it comes up. So my grandmother and the lady in my community, they put my name on the book. So that was 2 other books I got. So,
Oh,
but yeah,
nice. Okay, I see. I see. Cool. Wow,
Very
very
nice.
inspiring. Yeah. Yeah,
Super
because
cool. Super cool.
these days, people barely like to read, let alone write. So, yeah, that is great. Yeah, that's amazing.
This
Go
is
ahead,
true. This is
Jonathan.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Odell. So what? Okay. So what you just laid out for us was what was one of your early strategies, or at least one strategy that you continue to employ right now is you see a market. After you identify that market, you put a book out in that market, and then also that's going to allow you to generate some additional revenue. So for new entrepreneurs out here, or I'm just gonna go with speaking, since you use that example for you speaking. Uh, what would you say like would be a great strategy or first thing for somebody to focus on before pitching themselves? Should it be writing the book? Should it be reaching out? Like, what's your thoughts there?
yeah. So anybody that wants to be a speaker, the first thing that I would suggest is to shift your mindset. Shift your mindset away from being a performer to being a salesperson. Because when you think of speaking, you think of the performance. You don't think of the calls, the emails, the potential clients that ghost you, the people that say, "Oh no, I don't want you to speak. I want Jonathan Jones to speak." So you don't think about all of that in the way. You just think of being on stage. You think of people giving you a round of applause. You think of all the performer type stuff. You think about your message or your story and all that. So the very first thing I would say is shift your mindset. You want a very difficult sales job.
Mm,
That's if you want to be a speaker, you want a very difficult sales job. And when you do that, what it does is at first, like, wait, do I want to do this?
mm,
Because if you like Jonathan, you're married, you have a family. I'm married, I have a family. I know we were both raised by, good families, all that stuff.
yeah.
So it's like we saw our parents, we saw our dads doing things. We're like, oh yeah, I want to do this too.
Yeah.
And it's really, unless you have somebody to tell you, hey son, this is gonna be really hard, but you can do it. This is gonna be a calling. This is gonna be something that's gonna require a lot of you. If you don't have somebody to tell you that, you just go in it with la 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 la, and then it hits you.
Hmm.
So the very first thing, I want to be a speaker, I want to do this. You want a very hard sales job. So after you get that, then you've got to realize something. You've got to realize that there are tens of thousands of people that want to do what you do. So you've got to
Wow.
stand out in some way. The best way to stand out is to find a market that you can easily identify to and who the audience and the client will be impressed by you.
Mm.
Mm.
Find that group first before you think about speaking on the big stages where everybody is. Like, who would be impressed by you? Who would hear your story and say, "Ooh, I
Mhm.
want that," or "That's
Mhm.
inspiring. Wow, that." Find that group and
Mm.
then find the group of professionals connected to that group. Example, I started speaking at colleges. A lot of people ask me why, because I did my first paid speaking engagement when I was 23 years old.
Hmm.
Mm.
So, who would be impressed by me? Certainly not Fortune 500 companies at that time, because
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't done anything. I just graduated from college.
Mhm.
So who would be impressed by me? Well, probably college students,
Yeah.
because I wrote a book when I was 22.
Mm.
So, ooh, you wrote a book. What was the book about? So I could tell them, hey, here's some things that you could do to maximize your college experience. Because these are things I didn't do, or these are things that I wanted to do. And so you bring them energy, you bring them a different perspective. You're not some old fuddy duddy coming in and trying to tell them like you're kind of closer in their age. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
that
yeah.
group first. Then high school, I'm like big bro. So
Mhm.
like
That's
who
true.
would be impressed by you? So that's the big thing. I think a lot of people come in again thinking that everybody wants their story. I have a story. Great.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people won't be impressed by that. Some people will be turned off by the fact that maybe if you have a bad story, like you were abused or something of that nature, wouldn't do that. But what
Right.
about a group of people that, if you have a story like that or a bad story like that, how about people like counselors that run into people like that every single day that want to encourage those people? Maybe
Mm.
that story is for them. And
Mhm.
then once you get into that niche, I do suggest writing a book simply because it's a great way to stand out.
Mm.
I
That's
like it.
good. That's good.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good. And I can
Right.
tell just, just my media background as well, the whole like which story fits those groups of people, that is
Mhm.
so important because I would just say thinking back in media school, like it's not every story is for every person and not everyone wants to hear what
Yeah.
you have to say. And so just knowing who to go to and know who your audience is very important. So yeah, I just like the fact that you hit on that. Yeah, that was great. Mhm.
Most definitely, most definitely. And as things are hitting up, and as Odell's talking about stepping up and standing out, y'all, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're gonna be right back with Mr. Odell Bizzell. We're gonna go a little bit deeper in this conversation, but we'll be right back with more speaker success after this quick commercial break. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. All right, family. Welcome back to Speaker Success in the Morning. We're here with Mr. Odell Bizzell, and y'all, I'm excited about this conversation because, as you know, as Odell's going in, as he's sharing with us, some real time applicable strategy, tangible strategy for you to apply as an entrepreneur, as a speaker, as a business owner. Y'all, you can't take this lightly. All right. So, Odell, we're about to go ahead and just get ready to dive in. And Odell, what I want to do is we have some scenarios for you of some service-based business owners. And I just want to just give you the scenario and then see how would you coach this person, or what insight would you give for them to
Mhm.
where they can be able to navigate within their business. All right. So so first up, we have the consistent content creator with no conversions, right? This is Tasha. So Tasha is a hairstylist, and she's been posting on Instagram, like everybody says. She's been posting daily, doing the reels and client transformations, behind the scenes type stories. But with all this effort, her appointment calendar is staying half full. She's confused because people always comment, I love this, I love this, and you're so good. But those compliments aren't turning into bookings. And she's starting to feel burnt out and wonders if she's doing something wrong. Odell, how would you coach this client?
Man, that's a good question. I didn't know this was going to be a pop quiz, but I'm ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And this really helps because I've coached some barbers as well on some different
Mm,
things that they can do. So with Tasha, I would kind of take them through the same process, take her through the same process that I took them through. And I would ask first, like, how many consistent clients does she have already? And depending on what that number is, I would ask about the clients, like what are they, who are they mothers bringing their daughters, are there, mommy daughter, are there younger kids, are they, like, I would ask, get really really deep into that. And the reason why, and for those listening, even if you're not in that, cosmetology space or whatnot, I think we get so caught up in what could be new, like new clients or whatnot. We don't go deeper into the ones that we already have. And so
mm,
if we go deeper in understanding, then we can create what Facebook and other ad marketing platforms call like a lookalike. So if you know, for example, Tasha, that mommy daughters come in a lot, like the mom that's in her 40s that has the teenage daughter or whatnot comes in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cool. Just start creating more content specifically for them, and
Mm,
show the mommy daughter before after, show something like that. So that's the first thing. um Better engage the clients that you already have. Here's something else too, depending on the client, depending on how many clients they have, I suggest adding a luxury piece to it. So this
mm,
is something that, and I got my barber to do this, which is funny because it's like, how can I make more money, how can I do this? I said, man, add a luxury type thing. And he was like, look around. Like, this ain't really luxury. I said, provide the luxury service. I said, you got a sink back here. Like, add the hot towel, on the beard. Add the hot, like, add something to it and make the
mhm,
price crazy. So if she's, I don't know, like hair, I don't know that. My wife handles that for
It
the
gets
girls.
it
I'm not
gets
really
up there,
sure.
man. It gets up there. Okay. It gets up there. So go
So
yeah.
maybe you add an add-on, or maybe you add something like that to bring in a different thought that you could double what you bring in and add that to it and create a video for that. So if she's already creating content, create a video for that. Say, hey, I'm doing this new whatever. And again, I don't know because I'm not talking to Tasha directly and I don't have direct
for
knowledge
sure.
of that. But if something costs $200, whatever, Britt, can you get something done for $200? Uh,
You could get a pack of hair. Yeah, you could get the hair. You can get the bundles for
You will?
200, that's on the low end.
You
That's on
can't
the
get your
low
hair
end.
washed or nothing for $200.
I mean, you could probably go get a wash and maybe a little mom and pop. Maybe a little mom and pop. You go get your
Wow.
hair done. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Oof.
Odell. Wow,
beauticians,
right.
they're different. They're different. They're not what they were when we were little and our mom used
Mm,
to just drop us off at the beauty salon and we get our hair done. It is not like that. You got to pay deposits and everything now. It's so different.
mm,
Okay, yeah, yeah. So whatever that is, again, I don't know the
Mhm.
context specifically, but if I was talking to Tasha, I'll say whatever that is, double it. And I know she was like, "Oh my
mm,
gosh!" Like, yeah, just try it out, see who
mm,
would do that. And I think that starting there, engaging the clients to go back, engaging the clients that you already have, go deeper, find more people like that client that you like to serve, and then add a luxury product. And that's something that we help our clients do, help them wrap their mind around the context of doing that.
Nice.
mm. I like
Because
that.
I love TikTok. I scroll on TikTok all the time. And there are women that pay, I mean, $1,500 for braids. There are women that pay They'll fly to the UK. They'll fly to Atlanta. They'll fly to North Carolina to get their hair
What?
done. They will fly
What?
to these places to get
Oh
their
my
hair
goodness.
done by these people, by these beauticians that they see online because like Odell's saying, they provide this type of service and they're like, no one in
Man.
my city does that. So I'm going over there and I'm going there. And they book it, they pay the deposit, and next thing you know, they $2,000 up. I mean, some people
$2,000.
And
charge $1,500 to put a wig on your head. It's crazy.
well, I want to add one more thing,
Hmm.
because earlier when I was saying engage the client, so if you know that you have a mother-daughter type situation, or you can provide something additional. Like imagine if there was a mobile unit to that, like we'll come
Mm,
get your daughter. Like once the trust and stuff has been
Right.
established and whatnot,
Hmm.
or we'll come get the person, we'll come pick you up, or whatever that is.
Hmm.
mm,
Just provide something a little extra that does not take a whole lot
Hmm.
from you and
Hmm.
take down your profit margin, but doing little things like that. Because when you find out, oh, we have a daycare, we'll have somebody to watch your kid while you're getting your hair done if you got a smaller kid or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, that
man.
doing those little things, and you can only learn that when you engage the client. I forgot to add
Agreed. Yeah, I agree
that.
with you because okay, I'll say this one thing, Jonathan, and then move to the next scenario. Because
Mhm.
sometimes on the booking, Odell, on the booking, it'll say no kids. Do not bring your kids into the hair salon. That's what they would tell you
Say,
no kids. If you got
man.
kids, they need to be quiet. Yeah, it's a whole situation. That's literally like a whole show. But
Say,
next.
yeah. We'll get to that. I got to hit this too, because me now having two kids, like I have to think around things with planning. Okay, I can't go to the barber. I can't do this because he's not old enough to sit still and do. So yeah. That will definitely affect your plan. This is good, Odell. This is good. Let's hop to the next scenario. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the brand with no clear identity. All right, so this is Jordan, and Jordan is a massage therapist who offers sports massages, prenatal, and energy healing. So her social media and website says that she serves everyone who needs relaxation. But her messaging is scattered and all over the place, and she gets random clients, inconsistent referrals, and doesn't know how to build a steady stream of the right people. She's not sure what makes her business stand out. Odell, how can we help Jordan?
Yeah, I love helping people with, like, maybe they don't have a brand identity or anything like that. And the best way I can do this, and I basically, when I consult people, I talk about three things: marketing, branding, and selling. Marketing is the exercise of continually showing people that could pay you why they should pay you.
Mm,
And branding is the exercise of continually elevating your positioning in the eyes of people that can pay you. So I'll focus on those two things there, since Jordan doesn't have a clear brand identity. The biggest thing, or the biggest way that you can establish a brand, is to put your face out there
mhm,
and establish your personal brand. And whatever that is, like if it's talking head videos, if it's pictures, whatever it is, just put your face out there, put your story out there. Jordan, why'd you become a massage therapist?
mm,
And then go back to the same thing we brought Tasha to: engage your current client. Who is paying you? Who's giving you
mm,
money? And who do you want to give you money? And
mm,
hopefully those two things are the same. If they're not, figure out a lane
uh-huh,
and stake your flag there. So I don't know. Maybe Jordan was an athlete. Just making this up. Don't
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
Maybe Jordan was an athlete. So maybe Jordan could help a certain group, like identify a demographic and stick to it. The reason why, when you identify
mhm.
something, human nature is weird. We're humans, we're wired weird in a lot of
Hmm.
different ways. We want what we can't have.
Oh, most definitely.
We're interested in what's mysterious or what's forbidden.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Jordan, just like a lot of people, will think, oh man, if I say I only work with athletes recovering from injuries, then
Mhm.
nobody else will want to come to me.
Hmm.
And the exact opposite will happen.
Right.
Because when I say, Nat and Jonathan, you remember before I ever started saying this, when I say I work with small business owners over 40.
Mm-hmm.
People under 40 hit me up all the time. They're like, hey man, I know I'm only 33, but like, yeah, the stuff it'll
I
work
know
for
I'm
me
only
too.
33.
I know I'm only 33, but will you work with me? Like, yeah, I do. The reason why I said over 40 is because the people that paid me the most, the people that would come to my event
Mm.
in Dallas, the people that would pay me $3,000 an hour for consulting were like in their 50s.
Mm.
And so I
Yeah.
just said over 40. I'm like, all right, we'll see. And now the people that are older than 40 like hit me up. It's nobody like 42 ever hits me. It's funny, but so when you're carving out a lane, you think, oh man, I am shutting people off. When I say I only speak for corporations, nobody that hires speakers for for colleges or high schools will no. They'll just say, "Hey, you got something for me?" So for Jordan, I would say make sure that you figure it out. If you want to focus on prenatal, focus
Mm-hmm.
on that. If you want to postpartum, like whatever, like focus on that, and then with your personal brand, create content for that. Hey, my name is Jordan. I'm a massage therapist, and all the other stuff that you said I can't remember, but I'm a massage therapist, and I work with people to do this. Da, 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 da. My main group, the group that I love to work with, is this group, and here's why.
Mm.
And then when you do that, it resonates. Like you got somebody like me, a has-been athlete. I got, I'll be walking around like, ooh, a little sore. Like, hey, are you that athlete that did really great in your career? And as you gotten up in age a little bit, you start feeling the hardwood on your feet a little bit. Don't worry. Come in to Good Foot Massage. We help athletes with their feet or whatever, but just make it super clear. Because for me, I'm like, man, my feet hurt right now. Yeah, let me
Mm.
try that out. Let me do something. So that allows you to call the people out that want what you have, but also it allows other people to kind of be in line waiting, like, oh, maybe I can get into good foot massage. So that's what I would
Mm.
say for that.
That's
Gotcha.
good. That's good.
Okay,
That's good.
last one, Jonathan. Last
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Quickly.
Last one. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. All right. So the I need clients now panic. Okay. So Bobby is a personal chef whose bookings dropped off after the holidays. And with rent coming up, he's in hustle mode and he's trying to he's trying to post more. He's trying to update his website and even offer discounts. Right. He's feeling anxious and desperate, but doesn't want to appear thirsty online. And he's willing to
Mm.
try anything, but he doesn't know where to focus first. Odell, help out Bobby. Help out Chef Bobby.
Man, Chef Bobby, I'm gonna take Chef Bobby through something that whenever my bookings get down. So like I said, for me, it's keynote speaking, marketing consulting.
Mm-hmm.
Keynote speaking is one of those things where I can meet you today and you say, "Oh my gosh, you got a great message," and blah 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 blah. But I don't have an event until 2027. Odell, I don't really know. I'm the immediate incoming past president of the association, and we meet every other year or whatever it is. Like, so they could like you a lot, but won't have an event for you until later. And
Mm.
so, if I ever get to that point, I'm like, man, I need some more bookings. I pull up my phone, I go into my contacts, and all the people that I know that are in that world, I say, hey, what's up? This is Odell. I send them a personal message. I like to use voice notes. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Man, this is Odell. I know it's been a long time since we chopped it up. Just want to let you know I got this brand new framework that I'm working on. You know, I'm a speaker called the Morale Framework, where I help companies build their culture through boosting positive morale. When you come across somebody that is hiring speakers, hey, just let them know I've got something really cool for them. I appreciate that.
Mm.
And go through your contacts. Because if you need money fast, that's the thing. And again, for speaking, it's not really any fast money in it.
Hmm.
But if you're a personal chef, you could reach out to people and say, hey, what's up? I'm doing this thing. Um, fr- Fried Fish Friday. I don't know. Like whatever it is, just
Mm.
offer
Yeah.
plates if you're a
Right.
personal chef. Because I'm hungry every day. So if
Mm.
the weekend,
True.
usually most people kind of hang out, relax a little bit. Hey, Bobby's doing a pop-up something or whatever. and just make plates. Go get some styrofoam plates and say, hey, we'll do that. You do that locally. Another thing you could do is, hey, let me cater to you. So birthday meals, you got a partner, a spouse, or somebody, birthday, special occasion coming up, anniversary, I'll cook for you at the crib. Like,
I
just
like that.
whatever it is, I'll get the groceries, I'll get everything. So just let people know that stuff, and let people know also that you're doing a special for whatever reason. I wouldn't suggest saying doing a special, I need rent. I
Right.
wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's not really compelling to most people that are
Yeah,
outside
no.
of your circle. Like, I'm broke, help! Like,
Right.
don't do that. But if you say, "Hey, I'm saving up for a vacation. Um, I'm looking to buy some, like whatever it is, just put
Mm,
some kind of context around it so people will be compelled to help.
Mm.
That'll
yeah.
be something cool too. But yeah, food for sure. Like,
Hmm.
if you giving people food, people eat every day. So just find a way to get into their world. Start with your contacts, and then after that, go with special occasions as well.
I
Great.
love it. Man, I love it. Odell, man, thanks so much for coming on. Thanks so much for allowing us to put you in the hot seat. And everybody out there, if y'all have not grabbed this book, get this book, right? Book get the book, book more clients fast, right? Not just booking fast, but you getting more clients fast by Odell. I started diving into the book, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be one of the ones that I put ahead of all the other ones, right? Where you got like those 5 favorites. So yeah, make sure to learn how to book more clients fast. Odell broke down some tangible strategy real time with us this morning. So be sure to follow him online. And family, we're gonna be right back with more Speak Your Success in just a moment. But Odell, you got anything else to share with the people? Any final word?
Um, just engage the market. I
Hmm.
think we over analyze, overlook. Don't let social media be such a great distraction. Let it be a tool to help you engage your market. Ask them what they want, and give them what they want, and you'll make more money.
And what's your website, Odell, so people can find you?
The best website for people to go to is Book More Clients Fast, as
Okay.
it relates to marketing stuff. If anybody wants to hire me to speak, odellspeaks.com.
Mhm.
And I'm on Instagram, on LinkedIn the most. So you can just find me there. ODELLBIZZELL.
Love it. And what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Because you got the hat on.
Ah, you saw it. Donatello. My
Donna,
God.
okay. I love that movie, by the way. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Thank you so much, Odell.
Thanks,
All right.
Odell. Looking for an exciting workout that's not only fun but makes you feel alive? It's time to step up your fitness. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese, that's your answer. This isn't your typical workout. Extreme Hip Hop with Treese is an energizing step workout that combines simple moves with fresh beats, both old and new, creating an atmosphere that makes fitness exciting. With a focus on all elements of fitness, cardio, muscular conditioning, flexibility, and balance, you're guaranteed to burn calories and get addicted to the energy. Extreme becomes your safe space, which is a welcome environment where everyone is accepted. It's where you can let go of those worries of the world and focus on getting healthy. Ready to get energized? Join Extreme Hip Hop with Treese today. Do you want to feel confident in your skin every day? Introducing Skin Rituals, a luxury home-based skin studio that specializes in hyperpigmentation, acne, and personalized treatments for every skin type. Owned by solo esthetician and registered nurse Courtney Durham, Skin Rituals is all about curating facial treatments designed just for you. Hydrate, brighten, nourish, and soothe your skin with expert care and cutting edge techniques that promote natural healing. Whether you're looking for a relaxing facial or a transformative chemical peel, Skin Rituals offers results driven treatment tailored to your needs. With over 7 years of experience, Courtney's goal is to help you safely achieve the healthy skin that you deserve. At Skin Rituals, we believe that taking care of your skin is an investment in your confidence. Book your appointment today and leave every session feeling grateful for the choice that you made to take care of yourself. Skin Rituals, because your skin deserves the very best. All right, family. Welcome back to Speak Your Success in the Morning. 49 minutes after hour. Producer Britt.
What's up? Happy Tuesday. Happy Teach Me
Man,
Tuesday. That was nice.
that was good.
Yeah, I
That was
liked
good.
it. I liked
Yeah.
it. Very
Odell did not
knowledgeable in
disappoint.
his field.
Mhm.
That is for sure.
Yeah, because everybody ain't knowledgeable in their field, but
Yeah.
that's a whole nother show. We talked about that before. That's a whole
Yeah.
nother
I
show.
mean, y'all know we talk about that all the time. Okay.
Uh,
So, yeah.
Producer Britt got her foot on their neck. Y'all can't come in here acting like you do something and then not do it. Because Producer Britt ain't only gonna put the foot on your neck. Then she's gonna be like, Jonathan, what's up, man? You recommend these people? What's up, man? Who are these people, man? What have they done? And I'll be like,
Oh.
you're right, Britt. You're right. You're right. You're
Oh
right.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, okay. So, if you didn't get to listen to the full interview, make sure you go back on our YouTube and listen to that. Listen to Mr. Odell Bizzell. And he has the coolest name in the world. I forgot to tell him that. I thought I had the coolest name in the world, Brittany Lucky. But, Odell Bizzell is pretty
Hmm.
cool too. I mean, how many
Huh.
Luckies do you know?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I just know Jonathan
So,
Jones is around here. I just know Jonathan Jones is. So, but yeah,
I mean,
Odell
you can
Bizzell's
meet
a
a
pretty cool
Jones just
name.
walking out the door, but you can't meet a
Cause
Lucky.
we that real. We reproduce like cannons. Okay, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
All right, back to work. Back to work
Back-
today.
yeah, back to work. Yeah.
So
And
is your schedule? Oh, what?
last night just happened to be a rough night too. My son just, hey, we're here. I'm crying all night long. So great,
Wow.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
back. I still got dishes in the sink, gotta wash, and breakfast to cook before I leave. Yes, we're back to work though.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, man. Life
Like
don't
tag
stop.
in, tag out. Is that how that
I
works?
mean, Gabby about to be tagged in all day because it's about to be her and the baby all
Oh,
day.
yeah,
So
nice.
yeah, man, yeah.
All
But
right.
well, you were saying, well, we didn't get to talk about it earlier. I think we talked a little bit about it offline. These
What?
finals, man. The
Oh,
final.
yeah, it's just,
Uh,
it's just
yeah.
I fell asleep, so I can't say a lot about yesterday's game. But like I've been saying the whole time, I just love the fact that the Pacers haven't been in the finals for 25 years, and you know, yeah, and OKC, they just got a whole new regime over there, so it's just nice to see them going head to head, some physical basketball, and I like it. I like it. I like it.
Man, OKC looking like they really want this thing. Okay, that's what I do know.
I could say
Okay,
they both look like they want it. I would
I
say
mean,
the quarters
yeah,
that I saw with Indiana. I mean, I guess they just weren't feeling it. I guess normally because they're the team. They're like, okay, it's or if we had 98 and we got 78 points, we ain't blowing the game. We going to the end. So that's what
for
I
sure.
do like about the Pacers is they're like we ain't giving up until the buzzer. And so I didn't get to see that last quarter yesterday, so I don't know if they gave up, but in my opinion, I know they didn't. But they just got
Right.
outballed yesterday. They got
Uh,
outplayed. That
hey,
momentum
that's how it is
shifted.
though. Hey,
Yeah.
that momentum shifts. And speaking of momentum shifting, I'm gonna shift to the comments real quick. Shout out to
Oh, okay.
Dr. Jacqueline Dr. She said this is some great content that was shared. Thank you. You know
Oh,
what?
thank
Thank you, Dr. Jacqueline. Make sure you subscribe to continue to get that content. And then we see Beyond the Field player development in the chat. Shout out to Ed Jones. He said, "Y'all doing it.
you.
Y'all
Hey,
doing
what's
it."
up, Ed Jones? Ed Jones, you're
What up,
next
Ed
because we
Jones?
need you. We need to get you on here to talk about your conference and how that went, and we wanna see that. Well, we want to hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
You've been
Yeah.
called out, Ed Jones. You've been called out.
You've been called out. Step up. Oh, and then of course we got CWQ in the chat. She
Miss
said, "Good morning."
Charity.
She
Yep, Miss
said, "Britt, you look
Charity.
so cute."
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Charity. That's my girl
that's
Charity.
wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Charity whiz.
Charity West.
But
Yes, yes, yes.
oh yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here we
It's
go, Britt.
hot
We about to
outside,
roll.
summertime. Yeah, I can't wait for you
So
to come back to work. Cause
right.
when he come back to work, y'all, I'ma
So
put my feet up. I ain't gonna do no hands up.
no, you're not. You're gonna put your feet down. But it
No.
was so hot. Look, I had to get out there yesterday, and I'm looking, and I'm like, man, okay, it's 90 right now if I go run, and it's gonna be 89 in one more hour. I'm like, I guess I got to go run. Had to get it in
Two
yesterday,
point
Britt.
2.74 miles over here. 2.74.
Clock that T.
Clock that T. We getting it. Okay. Clock
Clock
it.
that T.
Clock it.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, man.
Yes.
But yeah, hey, I'm telling you, like I'm feeling different right now. Like I
Yeah,
don't know. I feel like
runners.
I'm
I
thinking
well, we got
different and
about
everything.
okay, we got about 6 minutes. Runners, and when you run, you have a different mindset because
Hmm.
you're doing something that you're doing something that always makes you feel good. You feel good after a workout,
That's
and
true.
then
That's true.
you have to actually have the mindset to run. First
That
of all,
is super true.
yes. And so when I see people running, when I like, just in my neighborhood or just in general, just growing up, I'm like, those people are probably some very successful people. And I say that because
Mm.
you have to even people that work out on a daily basis. I mean, people
Oh
that
my
work out
God.
5 days a
Yes.
week, two a
Yes.
day. You 35 years old doing 2 a days is
You're
crazy.
you're a different
So
person.
you're a different person. So your mindset and your leveling up is so different from someone that's like, oh, okay, I just run periodically. No. People
Mm.
that run on a daily basis are probably some of the most successful people that you know. I can tell you that now because
Uh-huh.
they're running, so that's bringing up their, what is it, I don't know scientific words, but what I'm trying to say is that they they have this level of confidence that
Mm.
it's like, okay, I'm getting out here and I'm already running, which is already hard for a majority of the people to already do. So I'm already, I wouldn't say, I'm just going to say better, but I'm already better than those few people. And then on top of that, you're getting ahead, or if you do it later in the day, what have you. But people that run in the morning, I think those are different people
Oh
already.
my goodness.
Those are
Yeah,
different people.
because even like you're talking about, like it helps reduce stress and anxiety
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
that
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
mood. Yeah, you level setting with that
Yeah.
mood.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
mhm,
Ah, Ed
mhm.
Jones, he said, I'm ready. Okay.
Oh, okay. Might not
Okay.
be young, but I'm ready. Okay, come on in there,
Okay.
dog. Talk
Okay.
that talk. Yeah.
And
Talk that talk.
yeah, I just think, that runner mentality, that's different. Every time I see people that run, I be like, I know y'all doing it. Y'all really doing it. Y'all really are. You really are. And now I'm one of those people. So like, I'm really
Hey,
doing it.
we
Yeah.
we we we
We,
one of them
yeah,
people.
we
Yeah,
run.
we
Yeah,
one
we
of them
one of them
people.
people.
Man,
We them
say, yeah,
people now. We them people.
say, I need to go get some new. I need to go get a whole new wardrobe. I need to go get some new shorts and need to go get some new shoes because that tread is getting worn down now. Your boy got to go out there and get some new shoes.
On your
Got to be looking
shoes?
fly. Yeah, well, because when I used to run,
On your hoka
I u-
pokas?
yeah, when I used to run, I would just start running and I would do like 2 miles and some change.
Mhm.
I would just run. I would be one of the people running up the sidewalk on the street.
Right.
So yeah, so I was getting the miles in, and wore down that tire tread. So now I need to go get some more.
Oh,
Or
you
Hoka need to
don't.
send me
Oh,
some.
you don't wear your. Oh, you do wear your hokas.
Well, I have the older pair that I've been wearing. I like wearing the other one for casual, but I might start running them. I might start running them.
Hey,
Yeah.
black people, running shoes are running shoes, not casual dress. They're
Uh
not
oh.
casual shoes.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
First of
yeah,
all, I'm at a stage in my life to where it's about comfort. I wasn't gonna run in them initially because I stopped running, but now that I'm back in my running bag, I
yeah.
might need to get me some more Hokas
Or you can
so
get the
that I
new
don't.
Nike Hoka
No,
Wokas.
no, 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 no. They're
You
they're
need to
they're
go try them
Wokas.
on.
No, they're Nike Wokas because they're not Hokas. Hoka,
Nah.
hey, Hoka, you heard it here first. I'm with y'all. I've been with y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. I don't want them off-brand Nike Hokas. Those aren't real
Calling
Hokas.
Nike off brand is crazy, and they're probably better.
Nike running shoes have never been better. Black people have just bought them because they're brighter and because we like the way. Nike
First
has
of all,
very
don't come for
few.
us just because we like bright colors, okay?
I'm not. Hoka got
Why
bright
you
colors
got
too.
the
What up?
pale looking shoes?
Okay, first of all, I like that sand color. Yeah, that's sand. It's
Off
sand.
white. That's what.
Off white sand. Hey, off white sand. We don't need to be bright. We just out
Yeah.
here getting it done. Okay,
You wear
Lakers are
bright
fine.
shoes so people can see you at night. That's why.
I'm
That's why the
not
shoes are
running at
so
night.
bright. I'm just saying
I'm a.
that's why people get bright running shoes so they can be seen at night when they're
I,
running.
that's great for them. I'm not saying nothing
Yeah.
about the people. I'm talking
Yeah.
about Nike.
But I'm
I'm
saying
coming for Nike.
and also if you got worn down shoes, you need to go ahead and wear your new shoes and because that's what they for. They're not for
Pro-
your. They're for their
produ-
running shoes.
Producer Britt, you weren't listening with your listening ears, huh? You weren't listening with your listening ears. I
I
said
heard
I'm gonna
you.
start running. I said I'm gonna start running with the new shoes. Yeah, I said I'm gonna
Yeah.
run with the yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I'm clocking them T's. Yeah, yeah.
Clock
So
them
get out of
teeth.
here.
All right, man. Yeah, I guess I'll see you at work. Give us some
Uh,
final thoughts.
maybe if I show up.
I don't think so. You don't show. I'm coming. I'm coming to pick you up. We're gonna carpool today.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. You can't say stuff like that and get fired like Cole on Martin. Y'all. So look, at the end of the day, what we learned today, we learned about marketing from Odell Bizzell in real time. But one thing that he said that really stuck out to me, he really stuck out. He said, add a luxury element to your brand. All right. Add a luxury element to your brand. What does that look like? That's where you got to go under the hood and you got to figure it out, or you got to hit up Odell at Odell Bizzell and get him to help you work through that. But family, adding a luxury element to your brand will set you apart. Family, this is Speaker Success in the Morning. We're here live every Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard to 7 a.m. Central Standard. If you have not hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit it. Subscribe, go ahead and like, and share this with two friends that you know that could benefit from marketing and branding this morning. But family, we're getting out of here. Always remember, please, 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 to speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dream. Why would you and why should you live any other